All right, welcome back to another live stream. We're going to talk about why crypto is crashing, guys. We're starting to get some more answers as to why we started seeing the crazy downturn that we did in the market. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of the things we're hearing, some of the reasons why maybe we're seeing so much of this dropping right now. You know, a lot of people have been talking about Elon's comments. Of course, there's some other things going on in China that may have impacted this, but something that wasn't addressed, you know, early on in the day, which I think is a really, really big one. Just taking a look at this article that I came across a little bit here, and it says, you know, institutional adoption, however, could have made a real big impact on the volatility. And, you know, I started thinking about this, and this is just my opinion. Again, you know, not financial advice here, just talking about, you know, some of the different reasons why we could be seeing some of the correction slash crash. So, you know, there's a lot of volatility, obviously, in crypto, and I think there's a lot of institutional adoption that's taken place recently. And you know, I think people who have yet to be in the space for, you know, quite some time, a lot of those people are in institutions, and I think that's why you're seeing a lot of them maybe panic selling today. And here's the thing, guys, with institutions, a lot of them come in and buy a lot at a time. So, you know, institutional adoption is good overall for crypto, right? But as they sold off today, I think you're seeing why there was such a big of a drop because they had so much money in crypto. So, you know, of course, a lot of FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt around the space right now. Fintechs and financial services firms have been launching offerings that include leverage trading of cryptocurrencies as well. So when investor confidence gets shaken, as it did today, especially on the institutional side, this became really a recipe for disaster, hence why Bitcoin fell as far as it did, especially in the asset class. So it remains to be known how many retail investors, unknown rather, how many retail investors blew their accounts this week, like many other leveraged traders found themselves even with negative account balances during the extremely volatile weeks of March and April. So, you know, this is the same in the crypto space, guys. So again, we talked about the negative publicity. Elon Musk provided Bitcoin regarding its energy inefficiency, which has led Tesla to dump it, take down BTC as a payment at least, but he's still holding. So Elon did come out with that tweet, said that he's still holding long term, but you know, not accepting it as a payment definitely hurt the price here in the short term. So I just wanted to kind of address this a little bit and unravel this because this is a big one. There's been a lot of recent institutional adoption, right? And I think this is super important to consider, guys, because you know a lot of these people aren't hodlers, right? They're not holding for the long term like many of us are. So um, it'll be interesting. I think we're going to see a nice turnaround. Let's take a look at the charts real quick. Bitcoin still under 40,000 at the moment. Ethereum trying to work back up. It's at 2,600 right now. Cardano finding previous levels of support up at 162, 160. You know, just a few days back, Cardano did dip to this number. We were talking about how this might be a good time to enter Cardano right in this range. This was some initial support for a long time for Cardano, so that's good for ADA. It's working its way back up. See Dogecoin working its way back up toward 40 cents now. This thing was as low as what 21 cents earlier on in the day. So a lot of things slowly coming back, right, which is good. Chainlink now back up over 30. Polygon trying to work back up to $2, which is also good. Um, so you know, guys, I think this is this is good in terms of institutions getting involved in crypto, but I think there was a lot of panic sellers today in the institutional space, right? I think a lot of people holding on to crypto for the long term, including retail investors, haven't really sold off all that much, right? We're talking to a lot of people on stream, and you know, a lot of people are taking advantage, like Will. Hey, what's up, Will? Took advantage of that Bitcoin dip today, and Doge, really good return thus far with Doge. Yeah, man, I hear you. I did the same thing in terms of Doge. I actually did get into the Bitcoin dip, but it still hasn't got back to where I got in. I got in right around the 42 mark last night, but of course we saw that dip way back down past that mark. But I think that it'll be back up above 42 here pretty soon. Really do. I think you know there's a lot of hodlers out there, a lot of people who believe in crypto. I just think you saw a lot of panic selling today because of fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But what this really says, guys, I think, in my opinion, about the market is we really need perhaps some kind of legitimacy, right? Whether it be on the institutional side, whether it be from government agencies. And I think once we get that, of course, we're going to have a lot less volatility, right? But as you all know, being in the space and being around crypto, you have to be concerned with, or you have to be used to volatility, right? Put out a video today talking about what to do when things like this happen, kind of how you should go about it, your thought process, right? So make sure you guys smash the like button. Welcome in to everybody who's hanging out with us here. Figured I'd go live for a minute. So this is another thing we're watching, guys. Can Ripple settle with the SEC in 2 weeks? Ripple, of course, is XRP. So we'll be watching this very, very closely. This will be something interesting for the entire crypto space, I think. So we'll see what happens in that case. But a couple other things I think willing to note. So Cathie Wood, who heads up ARK Invest. So ARK Invest is all about disruptive innovation. She holds companies like Tesla, like DraftKings, all these up-and-coming spaces, Zillow. She's a really respected person in the space. Hey, Dan, I did see your email come across, yet to read it, but we could pull it up, actually. We'll actually pull it up right here, actually, and we'll take a look. Is it cool if I read it on screen? So we'll take a look at Cathie Wood and kind of what she says. She's super bullish on Ethereum and Bitcoin, guys. So this is good. This is good stuff. Says crypto's environmental concerns are misguided, which is interesting. These are a lot of the concerns that Elon had. A lot of people panic sold because of this. Perhaps one of the reasons for the crypto crash lately is Musk's announcement that Tesla will suspend its policy of accepting Bitcoin as payments for EVs. So she thinks that this is a big reason. However, not all crypto analysts share Musk's sentiments. ARK Invest analyst, there's Cathie Wood, Jasmine Almondra presented a silver lining for the problems surrounding Bitcoin's energy-intensive mining. She said that the impact of cryptocurrency mining could turn into a net positive, okay, interesting, to the environment and speed the world's transition to renewable energy. The analyst explained that Bitcoin mining could impact renewable energy supplied to energy grid by transforming intermittent power resources into the baseload generation through energy storage. So according to the analyst, without Bitcoin mining, renewables could only provide 40% of the energy the grid requires. However, 99% of the grid's energy needs could be satisfied by renewables with the commercial subsidies resulting from Bitcoin mining. Of course, ARK Invest holds a significant stock in Grayscale's crypto trusts. They've got its holdings in Ethereum and Bitcoin trusts. Okay, ARK Invest, an ETF on the stock market side of things. If you're unaware, Cathie Wood, very, very respected analyst who heads up ARK Invest. Currently, ARK holds 639,000 shares of Grayscale's Ethereum and 8.67 million shares of the Bitcoin Trust. So this is some big numbers. It gives you an idea of somebody like Cathie Wood, what she feels like the long-term future is of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I think this is overall good news in light of what's going on today. Proponents of both Ethereum and Bitcoin saw the news as a sign of ARK's bullish outlook on the two major cryptocurrencies and the market as a whole. So again, guys, a lot of FUD out there, a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt today, especially from the institutional side of things. So if you're just popping on, welcome in. We were talking about why this happened today. A big reason, people were over leveraged, especially on the industrial side, especially on the new investor side, the institutional side. That was the word I was looking for. There's been a lot of institutional adoption lately, guys. So I think there's been a lot of sell-offs because they're just new to the market, right? They're not long-term holders. They don't really, they haven't been here long enough in the space like a lot of people have. So in the crypto world. So that's just something to consider. Kind of an interesting feel-good story. Dan, I'll definitely go back. I'll pull up that picture and show everybody on chat. That'll be cool. Make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Let's get this out. Hopefully we can get a nice stream going here. I'm going to hang out with you guys for a little bit. Cathie, Zach, it's a simple question. Should we keep holding? Should we invest more in the dip? I'm asking this since everyone here trusts your opinion. Cathie, I added on to some positions today. I'm holding my other ones. I have sold nothing today. That's just my opinion, not financial advice, but I have not sold anything today. I've added on to some things like DOGE. I've added on to Cardano. I've even added on to Bitcoin and Ethereum. So interesting here, guys. Dave Portnoy says he's still in on crypto despite the massive crash. Of course, Portnoy heads up Barstool Sports. I'm still in on crypto, Portnoy said in a video posted on Twitter. I believe buy the dips. I do believe that there's a fundamental, if you like crypto, if you're a believer in crypto, you should never be happier than today because you can get it on discount. This is exactly what we were talking about, guys. Exactly what we were talking about early on in the live stream, as well as in the video that I put out that you can check out on the page just before we came live. I give you some things to think about as we're going through this crash. So, but this is a big one here, guys. If you truly believe in the future of crypto, if you believe in this space, you should be happy today. This is a great opportunity for you to jump in and get things at a price that you might not see for a long time after this bull run comes back. So the entire crypto market, though, guys, down 25%, over 400 billion in the past 24 hours. That number is closer to 500 billion in some other reports that I've read today. We're in danger zone, Portnoy said in a video posted earlier Wednesday as the song by Kenny Loggins, Play Crypto, is falling apart as we speak. But he's still a long-term holder, long-term believer. He did announce Monday that he invested $40,000 into SafeMoon. So interesting, a small cryptocurrency with a market cap of $3.4 billion. SafeMoon fell over 30% on Wednesday morning, just this morning. He also announced in April that he bought one Bitcoin when it was worth $48,000. He added that he sold his holdings of Dogecoin to purchase Bitcoin. So Bitcoin down 26%, but working its way back up. So, all right. Yeah, let me see here. Let me pull this over real quick. I'm going to pull up Dan's email, guys. Dan mentioned something that was very interesting that he found today. So I wanted to share that with all of you. So let me pull this up here. Give me 1 second here. Pull this over here. Okay. Found this picture today, and of course I bought the dip. This is Dan right here in chat. Unfortunately, due to the time difference, I cannot always follow the streets. Yeah, best regards from Germany. I'm glad you're here now, Dan. Glad this time worked out for you. So let's check this out, what you put in here. All right, so hey guys, Insider here. For those of you not busy and paying attention, there will be another announcement from China soon. Picture is semi-related. Can't tell you guys that firm I work for, but it's massive, and it's working with our PRC. The purpose of today's press release, alongside all the FUD posting, is to get BTC as low as it can get before 7 a.m. First, there will be a coordinated sell-off to drop the prices below a certain threshold and liquidate one certain stakeholder. Can't outright say who he is, but he bought a lot at the dip that he was partly responsible for. Interesting. This is very interesting. So once liquidated, the plan is then to buy up all the reserves and essentially leave him bankrupt. Interesting. If you guys want to get rich, grab some coffee. Watch for the big tip. Once it happens, things are going to get green really fast. We project 70K, that's all. Wow, interesting. So anonymous poster here. Very, very interesting. Dan, I appreciate you dropping this in here and this information. We'll take this and use it for our research and for our future transactions, our future moves. Very, very interesting. I'll keep this minimized, and I'll probably pull this back up at some point, show everybody. So right now, Bitcoin at 39.5, trying to work back up, and it happens, right? Pretty crazy. Yeah, it did sell off today. So recent slide is a reversal from the dramatic rise, of course. Price of Bitcoin still more up than, and I think this is good to put this in perspective, guys. Price of Bitcoin is still up more than 200% since September, the product of a dramatic bull rally sparked in part by hedge fund managers, banks, and other companies appearing to embrace cryptocurrency. So I think this is just a lot of FUD from the institutional side. I really do. I think, long-time holders, you're going to be fine. I think, a lot of people adding on to their positions, if they can do that today, I think that's a good move as well, in my opinion. So a lot more people own crypto. Crypto has seeped into the pockets all over our society, and you had a confluence of events, a combination of tax day, which is also interesting, tax day Elon Musk tweets, whatnot, where he started breaking down the positivity and the price action. Now we've got a liquidation event, long-term Bitcoin bull, Mike Novogratz said Wednesday on CNBC. So that's interesting. These setbacks only setting up perhaps a major comeback. So that'll be something to watch. Let me know in chat today, guys, what you did with all this news. Hopefully you guys, well, I shouldn't say hopefully, but I know I didn't sell off. I know anybody who believes in crypto didn't sell off today. Institutional support retreats. Part of the reasons for Bitcoin's weaknesses seems to be at least a temporary reversal in the theory of broader acceptance of cryptocurrency. Earlier this year, Musk announced he was buying more than 1 billion. I guess it was actually closer to 1.5 billion, at least from what I heard, along, inside Tesla's balance sheet. Several payments firms announced they were upgrading their capabilities for more crypto actions. Major Wall Street banks began working on crypto trading teams for their clients. Coinbase, a cryptocurrency exchange company, went public through a direct listing in mid-April, and their price is way down today. Coinbase might be a good opportunity to jump in on that if you're interested in it. It surged above 400. Guys, Coinbase was trading on the market today, I think as far down as $210. This says 220. I think I saw 210 earlier on this afternoon. Okay, what else do we got here? Additionally, new report from JP Morgan. Based on the futures, institutional investors appear to be moving away from Bitcoin and back to gold. So here you go, guys. This is exactly what I was talking about. This was a main driver in why we saw this happen today. Institutional investors moved away from Bitcoin back into gold. Now, a lot of people who believe in crypto believe that Bitcoin is essentially what? Digital gold, right? So you're seeing, I think, competing philosophies right now, right? On the institutional side, they know that crypto is here. They know it's coming. They know it's on the rise. And I think they, initially jumped in, and now a lot of the whales got out, and you saw the big dips. But if Dan's right, if he's right, or at least if this person's right here, this anonymous poster, once this falls down, it's going to be an even bigger comeback. So we'll see. We'll just have to see how that transpires. So a couple other things to take a look at. This is Yahoo Finance article just put out a little bit ago. Interesting story here. DeFi liquidations up 14-fold in broad crypto sell-off. So borrowers, again, this is another thing driving why the crypto crashed today. Borrowers on decentralized lending platforms unwinding positions fast, most likely to avoid expensive liquidations as the global cryptocurrency market tumbles Wednesday. According to DeFi wallet provider DBank, listen to this. Liquidations of collateral are up 14-fold during the most recent bad days on the lending market. In the last 24 hours, DeFi platforms have shaken off $662 million, that is, in loans. That is absolutely insane, guys. Led by Binance Smart Chain, lending application Venus, Aave versions 1 and 2, and Compound. So a lot of people shaking off some money in loans, and this is really an important point, right? Liquidations up 14-fold, which led to a huge sell-off today. So there's many things happening, and that's the reason why the crypto market crashed today. But really, I think this is a short-term crash, and I think a lot of people who believe in crypto tend to agree with this. Okay, so we talked about Dave Portnoy. He's still backing crypto. Cathie Wood of ARK Invest gives some bold predictions of Ethereum and Bitcoin. So this is an important point as well. When major cryptocurrencies lose a large amount of value on the spot market, it can cause many corresponding positions, such as bullish bets in the form of derivatives and loans, to unwind rapidly. So I think this was a big part of what took place today. That can prolong a sell-off and drive the pain deeper, if temporarily. Okay, leverage positions get liquidated at humanly psychological barriers. Okay, so we talked about these psychological barriers last night, right? We said if it dipped below 40, it could free fall to 30, right? If it dipped to 30, it could free fall to 20. Okay, and that's and when that collateral is liquidated, it drives the price further and further and further down in the short term, which triggers more liquidations, which then sell at market, which drives the price down more, triggers more liquidation. So it's just it's a tumbling down effect. It's a domino effect, if you will, right? And I think that's what we're seeing today. Okay. We'll take a look at this one. This might be Yahoo Finance as well. Bitcoin plunges down to 31K. That's the lowest it got today, 31K. 8 billion in liquidations triggered. So again, a lot of information now coming out on liquidations that were triggered. Price of Bitcoin got down to 31, which hasn't been that low, I think, since February. But still, in the grand scheme of things, we're up 200%. All right, so let's see if there's anything interesting here to note. Total liquidations, record 10 billion worth. Okay, fell sharply from 60K. So what's next for Bitcoin? So this correction could soon run out of steam as technical indicators show oversold conditions. Further, the order book is flashing signs of capitulation, the point at which traders trying to enter long positions begin throwing in the towel. So I think that's what you saw today. We're nearing capitulation to the downside. Jarvis Labs noted in a post on Medium early Wednesday. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. New to the chat, make sure you guys smash the like button. Jose Luna, what's going on, man? Welcome back in. Zach, what you think about Stellar? I like Stellar Lumens. Not invested in it, but I think they've got a pretty nice platform. It's pretty set up for the future of DeFi too. Pretty reasonable too. I'm not sure how far Stellar fell today. Let's take a look at Stellar real quick for Jose. Let's see. Down to 48 cents. So yeah, it was finding some support, I think around, what, 60 cents if I'm not mistaken. So this is a nice opportunity to hop in Stellar, yeah, if you believe in their long-term outlook. Interesting note about Stellar, it's number 16 in market cap, obviously here on CoinMarketCap, but it's the third most traded asset on Coinbase, which is the most popular trading platform of all crypto in the US. So it's right behind Bitcoin and Ethereum in terms of popularity over on Coinbase. So, and Coinbase is only going to continue to grow. So that's just something to note. A lot of people like XLM. So yeah, so we initially, guys, yeah, we were finding, you know, it was hovering. Yeah, I was somewhat right. It was, you know, it's been kind of trading flat. You know, if we take a look at the 1 month on Stellar, it was kind of, you know, popping back and forth between 70 and 60 cents for a long time, right? All the way back since the beginning of May. And, you know, this big dip here, a nice opportunity to add on as we look here at the 1 month. A lot of these charts will look like this, right? We'll take a look at some of the other charts too. But, hey guys, welcome in. If you're new here, make sure you smash the like button. Help us out with that YouTube algorithm. Mark Jansen, you're on a roll, my friend. Yeah, man, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to, you know, what do they say? Strike the iron when it's hot. Is that? Did I say that right? Sometimes I screw up sayings, but I know the meaning behind it. So yeah, man, and thanks to all of you guys. You guys have been fantastic in helping this channel grow in such a short time. And you know, this is only the beginning. We're just getting started. We're just getting started. So let's go back and take a look at some of the other coins here. Let's look at one of our favorites in Cardano here. No problem, Jose. And if you have anything else we can take a look at, no problem, man. No problem. Let's take a look at ADA here and just kind of see. Okay, so so our initial support, guys, you know, before the crash, obviously, was right around like 160, 162. So we're working our way back up to that initial support. So if we go back out to the 1 month, you'll see that Cardano, you know, it's back up in here on this 160 line where it fluctuated for most of early May, even into April. As we, you know, got into early May, we had a nice support of 120. It still didn't dip down past that today, right? So it got down to 122. It didn't really break that line of support that we kind of established way back in April. So still might be a nice time to get into Cardano. Let's take a look at the 3 month here on Cardano. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, make sure you smash the like button and welcome to the community. Welcome in. All right, so 3-month, this has been a nice little trend upwards. Of course, we had the big pop here starting in late April into May and selling off, but still holding a nice support level here. So very, very cool. So Cardano's one that we like. If you want me to take a look at anything else for you too, I will. But guys, we're just talking about why crypto crashed today. A lot of things influencing the prices dropping today. But again, if you're a long-time hodler or hodler, if you're a long-time crypto enthusiast, you're not shaken up by this all this FUD, right? Sorry for not providing some news items. I've been busy. No problem, Mark. No worries at all, man. No worries at all. I totally understand. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Will. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you. You're becoming one of the people who hang out with us quite a bit, so I appreciate that, my friend. Thanks so much. All right, so let's see here. I talked about Cathie Wood, Bitcoin's plunge. Oh yeah, we're going to go back to some other cryptos here. So let's see, what else do we like? Chainlink, guys, down below 30 again. I still think this is sold off maybe a bit too much, in my opinion. Let's take a look at Link here, because there was, for a long time, it couldn't break that $30 barrier, and then once it did, man, it got all the way up to, what, $50 at one point. So I think once this thing comes back and stabilizes a little bit, I think Link's going to have a really, really bright future. So here for the ride, happy to support the channel. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You're a true OG, as is Mark, as is Dan, who's in here. A lot of you guys were in there on the first time I went live, so really appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. All right, let's refresh and see if we can get some data here on Link. I'd like to take a look at the 3-month chart here real quick on Link. So let's see here. Link on the 3-month. How about this? 24-hour high, guys, was $44. Can you believe that? Look at that fluctuation in a 24-hour period. I mean, that is just absolutely insane. Trying to load up some data here. So yeah, I mean, look at the 3-month, guys. This is the alt chart, actually. All right, so now that we're loaded up, let's see if we can take a look at the 3-month here. Link just had a huge sell-off today. There it is, all the way down. So, before this, we were, like I said, we were in the 20s for a long time here. Then we, early April, mid-April, got up into the 30s, and still we didn't go past our level of support here, this $24. So we do have some support, guys, on Link, at this $23, $24 range, which, we're not too far off that level of support. So not a terrible time to open up a position, in my opinion, on Link still, even though it's come back since the recent sell-off this morning a little bit. Still down, I think, lower than expected. It got down to 22. I would have thought this would have come back up, closer to 40 already, but has been kind of trading sideways at 30. So still think this is a pretty nice opportunity on Link, in my opinion. So there's Link. Let's take a look at Polygon as well. And if you guys have one you want me to take a look at, I'd be happy to do that for you. Talking about why the crypto crash happened today, and a lot of FUD, a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, right? But that's okay. We're here for the long run, hopefully, right? That's the thing I put out in the video before, too, is, if you're in the mindset of 2025 or 2030, days like this just don't hurt as bad, right? But if you're here just for a short time and, trying to get a quick fix, then, today could be pretty detrimental. And I think that's a lot what happened today with institutional investors, right? I think a lot of them were trying to make a quick buck and probably did, right? And then you saw the big sell-off. So, but people like myself and others, I think, believe in the long-term future of crypto assets and how it can change the world of finance for the better. So, all right, let's take a look at the Polygon chart. Let's take a look at the 3-month just to get an idea here of how far we dipped and where the support levels were today. So, Yeah, take a look at the 3-month, guys. We still, came back down, but not too much on Matic, right? Take a look at the yearly chart. Actually, we should probably take a look at the 1-month because Polygon has moved so much in a short amount of time. So let me see here if this loads up. Okay, there's the 1-month, exactly. Okay, so really, guys, you take a look at the 1-month, Polygon did not sell off that much today, guys, right? This chart looks a lot better than some of the other charts in terms of their sell-offs, right? You know how much we like Matic here, so this is one that has a great long-term future. Look at all the volume too, guys. Look at all the volume today, and really the last week or so. Look at all the volume last 10 days on Polygon, which is good to see. Take out today, and you just had a nice steady rise here happening, and I think we'll get back to it. I think we'll get back to it here soon. Okay, let's take a look here at some of the other top coins. Dogecoin right now at 36 cents. Got down as low as 21. I didn't add when it got down that low, but I did add some more onto my Doge at around, I think it was around 32 cents sometime this morning. So Ethereum still sitting at 2.5. I'm super bullish on Ethereum long term, guys. Super, super bullish. I still think it has a really good opportunity to, perhaps overtake Bitcoin. And you look at the market caps actually here. Sorry about that. Let me go back real quick. Look at the market caps now on Ethereum and Bitcoin. All of a sudden, they're getting a lot closer to one another, right? So we look at, let's go coin market cap here. Bitcoin, Ethereum, check this out. 721 billion. Of course, Bitcoin no longer $1 trillion market cap, right? Ethereum, 300 billion. So, we're getting, very close in terms of this market cap. I think, Ethereum could eventually, one day, flip spots here with Bitcoin. Drop down in chat what you think will happen. So what do you think 2025? What do you think this top 5 will look like? 2025, what does this top 5 in market cap look like? Drop down in chat your top 5 in 2025. Okay, that'll be a little fun, right? What's your top 5 in 2025? I'll put mine in there too. Top 5 in 2025. I'm going to go, I'm going to drop this in. I think this will be the top 5 in 2025, in my opinion. We'll see. And, who knows what could happen. But that's just my opinion. I think there's a chance that could be our top 5 in market cap in 2025. What do you guys think? In that order, what do you think? 2025 could go maybe ETH, BTC, ADA, Matic, Link. That'd be pretty nice, right? Although, some may say the list would look like this. Some may say it looked like that. So that could happen too, right? That's possible. That's possible. 2025, 88 Matic, VeChain, ETH, Solana. Okay, I like it, Dan. I like it. What's your top 5 in 25? Anybody new checking out the stream? Welcome. Anybody new? We're playing hypothetical here. What's your top 5 in market cap in 2025? Your top 5 in market cap in 2025. This will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to seeing people's top 5. So anybody new that's just popping in, we're talking about why crypto crashed. Of course, there's been a lot of recent institutional adoption. Thank you for the super chat, Jose. Stay humble, always, brother, always, man. Institutional adoption has been a big part of the last few weeks and a big reason why crypto has accelerated. But I think today you saw a lot of institutions sell off, right? A lot of the whales on the institutional side sell off, and could have made a big impact on the volatility. Of course, Elon's tweets, the goings on in China related to crypto, a lot of things happening at once, right? And I think that's really influenced the price dips today and the crash. So, that's just kind of my brief synopsis. And I talked about, some things to consider when you're going through these downturns. I talked a little bit about that earlier on in the video that I put out just before I came on live. So Jeff says BTC, ETC, Doge, SHIB, ADA. Love it, man. Love it. That's super cool. Dan, Shiba, #1. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this a little bit more. So I'm gonna go top 10 now. I'm gonna put my top 10 potential top 10. Okay, by 2025. So I got to keep my top 5 there, of course, right? But I'll bring it out to my top 10. All right, top 10 here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. All right, let's take a look at our lists here. I need 2 more on here. Interesting. What do I think? Okay, I think I got it. My futures here. Futures potential top 10. I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna go with this. This could be a future top 10. Potentially. Potential future top 10. What do you think? What do you think of that list? Trick says BTC, XRP, ADA, ETH, and ENG. I like it. I like it. That's an interesting list. I like it, man. Of course, so many things can happen, right? But I think you're going to see proof of stake coins, at least by 2025, do really well. So, you know, Cardano, of course, is one of those. Polygon is one of those. You know, one that I didn't put in there, guys, totally forgot about this one. DOT. Didn't even put DOT in there. You know what? I'd probably have to take... I'd probably put 10... I'd put DOT in the 10th spot over XLM, actually. I'm going to switch that out. DOT over XLM. And that's my future top 10. So who knows? We'll come back here in 2025 and compare our lists one day, right? Jeff holding 6 million SHIB. I added 10 million today, Jeff. I added 10 million more, so I've got 30 mil now. Got 30 mil SHIB, so I'm happy with it. I bought a lot on the dip today. Well, not a lot, 10 million more. So Dan says ADA, Matic, VeChain, ETH, Solana, Link, XRP. Yeah, I don't have XRP in there. You know, a lot of it's going to depend on what happens with the case right here, right? Can Ripple settle with SEC? We're going to see, you know, what happens with this. Binance feed covered Mr. Hogan's remark in March when he raised attention to 2 bombshells dropped by the judge consenting on XRP's currency and utility value. With currencies and securities being 2 different things, the SEC's argument that Ripple is security may lose its credibility. Just a lot of uncertainty surrounding XRP right now, but you know, I understand why you would put it in the top 10 or even in the top 5. I totally get it. But yeah, we're going to see, you know, what the Supreme Court decides on, and hopefully they could settle maybe in the next 2 weeks. You know, I think for XRP, if they can get backlisted on Coinbase, that would certainly help them. You can't purchase XRP on Coinbase right now. So, you know, I use Coinbase quite a bit. I can't even get on there and buy XRP there if I wanted to. It's temporarily down over there. So, not sure if anybody was aware of that. Probably you're aware if you're, you know, in the U.S. But I know we've got a global audience out here. We've got Dan from Germany, and Mark is always in here from Norway. So this has been awesome, man. This has really been awesome building a cool community. So we were going over Cathie Wood, somebody I really, really respect. She heads up ARK Invest, an ETF fund that, you know, she includes Bitcoin and Ethereum in there, along with Tesla and Zillow. She's super bullish on Ethereum. Let's take a look at some of the price predictions on Ethereum, actually. I was looking at this earlier today, guys. And ETH is, you know, still one of those ones that I think has a super, super bright future. We'll take a look at their price prediction here, top 25. Let's see. So this is coinpriceforecast.com. Let's take a look at this. So 1 ETH right now, as of right now, pretty close to this, right? 2,599. Check this out. If we can hold this till 2030, this is our price prediction, guys. And this is what I'm talking about in terms of, long-term investing. So, sure, when things go from 4,300 to 2,600, it feels like a lot, right, today. But I woke up, saw ETH way down here, and instantly added on to my position, guys. I mean, because I think like this chart does. I mean, I agree more so with this chart, right? So thinking long term, today's a great day. Today's a great day for the future of crypto. All right, so I think we even probably have some bullish days ahead here in 2021, in my opinion. So, all right, guys, that's all the time I have for right now. Just wanted to hop on. So again, just to kind of recap why crypto crashed today. Obviously, a lot of reasons, Elon tweets, things going on in China impacting it. But I think the big one that maybe isn't talked about enough, or at least wasn't talked about enough until later on today, is right here, guys. I want you guys to focus on this, okay? Institutional adoption, however, could have made an impact on the volatility. I think that blurb right there says it all, in my opinion, okay? I think this had a huge, huge influence on the downfall today, but we'll be bouncing back off of this, and better days ahead. All right. Thank you all for hanging out with me for a little bit. Thanks for the super chats, Jose and Will. Much appreciated, my friends. Everybody out there, have a good rest of your evening or day, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one.